Jefferson Elementary School Performing Arts Conservatory. It's the most amazing concept. It's like miniature college. Children study art and animation, piano, music technology, orchestra, and string orchestra in the sense of violin, viola, cello. We don't have any basses yet. Next year. They study music theater. They study dance. All on this amazing school campus run by two outstanding principals. And it works because the teacher body, the faculty body, the academic staff, they make it happen every single day by pick up the children, they're pleasant. They talk about what a great experience it is to the children all the time. The children are excited. They don't want to leave the classes. It's an amazing concept. It's bringing arts back to the school.
Conservatory is a valuable asset to this education institution. And I tell you why. Because it's magnet style and it's multifaceted. We have art animation all the way up to string instruments and orchestra and drama. And that's just to name a few. And I know the kids love the dance part. But the big push, what we're trying to do, we're trying to instill the 3 big A's and proper attitude, attendance, and most notable is the academic performance. Because we're here to try to eradicate our grade ranking. We want to make Jefferson Elementary and return it back to the elite institution for its academic rank, and that's our quest.
Within the program, I've taught the kids a mixture of different genres of dance. They go from regular street dance to hip-hop to modern dance to jazz, and just kind of combine them all so that everybody can have something that they feel comfortable doing, and as well as that they do at home, and something new that they haven't been ever introduced to. One, it helps, the repetition helps with the memory, and also we do everything based on a count, on an 8 count. So it helps you learn how to coordinate. You're using your fine motor skills to do different movements at one time. So you have to understand that if my foot is going to the left and my body is going to the right, you got to learn how to make that adjustment and make it work, and tell your brain that, okay, I got to go this way, even though it feels weird. So I think it helps with that area. It can also, it gives a creative side to you as well, so it allows you to express things, which can sometimes enhance the brain in learning. And then if they feel like they can pick up routines faster, then they kind of have a good absorbent brain that allows them to pick up and learn a little bit more efficiently. Throughout the program, we also try to help enhance the children's dance vocabulary. So we gave them 100 terms of different dance words within the dance industry, such as like a plie, delegé, arabesque, learning about spacing, learning about the different beats, learning about the different counts and how you count on the beat, half counts, full counts. And we made them memorize the definitions so that they can know what they mean, and then actually try to perform the term. Although some of them couldn't get it, they still understand what it means so that they have a better understanding of how to do it because they know what it means.
What we're doing at Jefferson Elementary is project-based learning. It's what they call it today. When I was growing up, everything was project-based. We did a lot of experiments because we saw a lot of orchestras growing up. We were familiar with all the parts of an orchestra. And so when we're talking about, for example, get an example of project-based learning here at Jefferson. The first day of class, we talked about math, history, and geography all in one class. So for example, give me an example. We talked about the fact that the violin was made in the 1500s. Well, we made a math problem out of that. 2014 minus 1500. And the students came to the board and figured out that math problem. And then we talked about the fact that the violin was made in Europe. Well, that gave us the opportunity to talk about all 7 continents. And people got a chance to find out that they did not. One boy told me that he lived, that Europe was in Orlando. We had a chance, he was a little kid, but we had a chance to discuss all 7 continents. And then we had an opportunity to talk about where Orlando is and what county they live in. And so it becomes project-based learning in the sense that we're tying it into essential elements of what they have to learn every day.
I am the wonderful Mr. Christopher White. I teach voice and drama here at the JES Conservatory here at Jefferson Elementary. We have a wonderful time learning a lot about the theater and about vocal expression, poetry, music, singing, of course, musical theater. We're working on Annie this year and other few musicals and selections from musicals. We have a great time in here. We address music theory, body movement, how it relates to the different subjects, math, when we go over music, counting and all of that good stuff, how we have to count correctly in our heads without using numbers and without using paper all the time. We have to learn how to do that in our bodies, as well as produce sound and dance and perform and sing all at the same time. So music is a very engaging activity, full brain engaging activity, versus just sitting down and writing a paper and reading something and writing a paper. You have to think and count and add and move and sing all at the same time. So it makes for a very engaging classroom every day, full of all kinds of great challenges, but they're all fun, and I love to take on all of them. Good, and then you start over again.
Hello, I'm Mr. Jackson, the Character Center Director for the Conservatory here at Jefferson Elementary. The program has helped out tremendously due to the fact that this is a rural community where the students do not get exposed to many things. And with this exposure, it's something that they can keep for the rest of their lives. And also, I feel that this program will help bring up the FCAT scores due to the fact of other parts of their brain being tapped into through the arts.
The writing component of the program is interwoven in the art and animation studies. So a kid coming out of our art animation program can become a miniature journalist. So he's studying about photography. He's studying about the history of photography. I walked into the class, they had cameras that were made before I was born. They had the old-fashioned Polaroid. The kid understood the history of the camera, which makes him appreciate history, period. And then they begin to write about what they want to be when they grow up. They begin to talk about what they're dreaming about when they get older, what it is that they want to do, what they dream, what they're aspiring to do. And you have them write about it. But it's fun, but you're also correcting the grammar. You're also helping them to identify what a paragraph is and how to creatively write from their soul, so to speak. And then they know how to take their own pictures, and they know how to You know, we have film studies. Film studies in the daytime for elementary school students, interwoven into art, animation, journalism, all of that. That's all taking place at this campus. And these little children, grades 1 through 6, are having opportunity to study all of this.